Hey everybody, how's it going? Back with another video. Just do a quick update on the Beatles on the beach in Delray Beach, Florida. We were gone basically 14 days. Drove just over 3,400 miles. Hit 13 states round trip. 4 which I had never been in before. So that was kind of cool. The festival itself, you know what? It was 80 degrees. When I left home, it was 9. So, in that aspect, it was well worth it. Whole thing was actually. So, it's a beach town. It's a small town. They got a ton of bars there, if that's your thing. Walked around looking for stuff, but unless I'm mistaken, a lot of it we either couldn't find or it just wasn't there anymore, because we went looking on Saturday. But Saturday night, the Weaklings opened up and played part of their new album, the one that Matt Street talks about all the time, and their Beatle cover versions, which wasn't bad. It was a pretty good show. And then Cheap Trick was the headliner. They played 3 Beatles songs: Day Tripper, Magical Mystery Tour, and She Said, She Said. Absolutely love that show. I always do. It's the 3rd time I've seen them. So I basically guess you could say I drove 1,300 miles to see Cheap Trick. I did get to meet Rick Nielsen the next day. He's got a vodka out, which I left downstairs, that he was signing the bottles, and we were allowed to bring one thing with us. And like everybody else that was in line, they were getting Live at Budokan and Heaven Tonight, Dream Police, and that stuff signed by Rick. I went with in a totally different direction, and I got Cheap Trick's The Doctor signed by Rick Nielsen. And matter of fact, there's the picture. But yeah, I wanted something different. So got to get this framed and put up in my music room. I did get the bottle of vodka. I haven't tried it yet. He's doing a vodka tour all over the place. The Saturday night show was Enough's Enough, believe it or not, with Chip's Enough. And the Fab Four, which, so-so, is all I can say about that. And Sunday morning we left to come back, but I decided to take the long way. So instead of coming our normal way back to Illinois, we went up through the Carolinas. So I went and seen Adam at Record Crate, because I deal with Adam a lot. He does his Whatnot sales and YouTube sales and everything. And if you don't follow Adam, check him out. He's got 3 shops in North Carolina. So I went into Raleigh and seen him, and he gave me this promotional card, which I'm not 100% sure, but it's either for the new 6260 red blue sets or something to that effect. It's not dated. It just says photo by Apple Corp. And I also got, while I was there, in this box, what's in here is the White Album 50th anniversary counter display, which I haven't done nothing with. I don't really have the room yet to put it up. Just see if I can get part of this up so you can see it. There we go. but it's a 3-tier, 2-tier counter display. Which I have the floor display, but I think it's over at my brother's house. And he gave me some promotional Green Day stuff for their new album too, but I left it somewhere. But we left Raleigh, and what I did is I came across and went through Virginia, West Virginia, that direction. But on our way out of North Carolina, we ended up in Mount Airy, which is the town that Mayberry was based off of for the Andy Griffith Show. So we stopped there and walked around town, and they had an antique store there. And I actually picked up some vinyl while I was there, which this one I didn't even know existed, but it's Peter Frampton's When All the Pieces Fit. Let me get this out of here. Peter Frampton's When All the Pieces Fit. I want to say this is the album after Premonition, which was, I guess, technically a comeback album for him. But I will say it's the first time I've been in a antique / record store. They had tons of vinyl in this place where they didn't crucify you on old vinyl. I also picked up the Police Ghost in the Machine. Yeah, I bought it all in Mayberry. And I picked up The Wild Man, Ted Nugent, State of Shock. So, biggest reason I came home that way instead of coming direct is so my wife could visit her aunt and all that stuff. And there was another reason, but that I'm going to do in a different video. So, all in all, I have to admit, it was a fun 2 weeks. The Beatles thing was kind of iffy for me. It was different, but it was nice being, the shows were an outdoor town square place. And it was well worth the money to see just the 4 bands, to tell you the truth. So with that, I am going to say adios, and we will see you on the next video. I got a few more to shoot, hopefully tonight. Peace out, everybody.